controversial, and it doesn't even cross people's mind. Firing out treble hooks, snag somebody off. Be respectful on the water. So many public waters that we fish now have way more public than ever been before. And we experienced, this was last year, and I've been debating about whether or not to post it, but this day on the water was one of our club tournaments, and it was tough conditions. It was super hot. Fish really wasn't, I mean, they were biting. We were catching small fish. Nothing, I mean, I have to say we'd probably come in near last place, but at the end of the day, we got to this location that, you know, usually they're there, they're not there, and we're sitting there, and I mean, it's a grind. The fish had already pulled off of it, but we were just hoping something might come through at some point in time. And you'll see from the video, this is the reason why I wanted to post this, that people have got so far out from boat etiquette and not being respectful to everyone while they're out on the water. Whether or not you're fishing a tournament, whether or not, you know, not saying this is my hole or anything like that. You know, you can see from the video. I mean, we were stationary. I had it on spot lock. I was just literally firing cast directly to this one area. And, you know, up and out of nowhere, coming up the lake, there's a group of kayakers. And, you know, I don't know if y'all have experienced the same thing that I've experienced, that people just don't think in their mind, hey, they're fishing this spot. Let's go around the backside that they're not even fishing, so we don't even bother them. But I want to make this video not to step on people's toes, not to, unless you want your toe stepped on. If you want to take and get, you know, ruffled from this, then, you know, that's good for you on your part. But I want to treat everybody with respect out on the water. And if somebody's going down the bank, if I want to go through there, I may wind up asking, hey, and I have a lot of guys that I know that I'll just come up and ask them, hey, do you care if I go maybe so far in front of you, you know, while we're out there on the water? If they're anglers and stuff, you know, we talk about it, and they either tell me yes or no, do go ahead or don't go ahead. You know, just a simple asking a question. You know, if you're not, you know, fishing a tournament or not, take the tournaments out of the equation. It's just about respect. And this guy just blatantly, I mean, I even fired a cast off right there. I mean, it landed so close to him that the second it hit the water, he just, you'll see it head turn and just like, they could have very easily went around the backside of the boat. They seen we were facing forward, but they had to take and make their round to go around us, right in front of us. They could have went around the backside, good as well knowing we was not casting to that area. Leave me a comment. Let me know, do you feel like there could have been a different approach? He knew he was that close to me, but it never went through his mind that I'm just too close to this guy. So as I'm sitting here bringing it back, and my blood's just, I guess it's, I used to be a redhead, and, it fired me up, and I was trying to be, again, at the end of the day, I know anger, aggression is not the way to, resolving things. So, I just thought, hey, this guy don't know. Okay. He obviously, and that's, if I can make awareness to people, that's my purpose for this video, that try to respect people out on the water. And if somebody's throwing to an area, yeah, you may be out in the middle of nowhere, but those folks didn't even realize, like, I don't see how they didn't bottom out. There's a shallow flat right there. It's got a hump and literally inches of water, tree that's laid across it and everything. I don't see how they didn't bottom out. I mean, it was truly that shallow. But this lady, I tried my best to get this gentleman's, reaction of, getting his attention, and he flat out just ignored me. Would not take and, give any type of response. And I just kept firing it, repeating it to him, sir, trying to get his attention. He would not respond. And finally, this lady, that in the group, that was the kayak group, and, all I could think of, just trying to be, not firing off something bad to them or anything like that, of emotions or anything like that, but just trying to tell them, next time, y'all need to make sure to swing a little wider. Don't, you see somebody casting, just respect them. And it goes the same as us in boats, us in our club that we fish, especially for that lake. It's very tight and narrow areas. And now boats with electric only boats have gotten to where the speeds are getting faster and faster. We actually put restrictions on our club, and in hope of, when you're going through those tight, narrow pass areas, that, for example, these kayak groups, there is so much kayaks. I mean, it's, people can go to Walmart and buy a kayak. I went to Walmart today, pick up some stuff for grilling, and seen that the kayaks are literally so affordable. Anybody can go out, buy a kayak, no registration, no nothing. Just get them a life jacket, hop in the kayak, and go to paddling. Best exercise. I know it is. I've done it. I don't own one, but it is truly a great way to exercise. But at the end of the day, everybody needs to understand the etiquette of being respectful to people. When I blast off from that boat ramp on that lake, and I start going down through the tight, narrow passage areas, I always try to make sure, slow down. So that way, I passed a couple of people a couple of weeks ago, went out straight through those tight areas and cut the trolling motor down, slowed down so the waves ain't as bad. There was a little, father and I believe a son or two that was there. Just try to be respectful. Those little things can mean so much to so many people, and you never know. It could be somebody's life. All right, YouTube, appreciate each and every one of you watching this video. If you don't mind, like it or lump it, whichever way, totally fine with me. But do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Click the bell for notifications. Got a lot of great content that's going to be coming out in the near future, so make sure to do that. Hopefully this video has given you a little bit of knowledge if you wasn't aware of being boat etiquette, safety, courtesy to other people while out there on the water. That was the purpose of this video. It's just trying to take and educate people, if they wasn't aware of it, to just be courteous. So until next time, God bless.